Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So today, Bitcoin is still holding up really well. Not much movements. Okay, it's just one of those days. Again, Bitcoin is right now just holding above $27,000. Okay, it's pretty much touching this line right here of 27K. So yes, Bitcoin for the past few days has obviously not really been moving, right? But in my opinion, Bitcoin is still holding up really well. If you go to the daily time frame, you guys can clearly see it's still holding up really well. Okay, in between 26K and of course 27K, right? The entire crypto market today is still not moving. Okay, if Bitcoin is not really moving, okay, then other altcoins in the market will most likely not move, majority of them. But some altcoins are actually, performing pretty well still. Litecoin, okay, Litecoin. I talked about Litecoin in yesterday's video. I talked about how Litecoin, okay, we all should be excited for Litecoin because it will eventually have a decent pump up in, short term, right, the next few months, and of course in the next bull market, right? And that's because of the next halving. The halving for Litecoin is going to happen around August, so that's pretty much around 2 months from now, right? Pretty much 2 months from now, the Litecoin halving will in fact happen, and once that happens, we will potentially see Litecoin pump. Okay, and yes, you guys can clearly see today for the past 24 hours, Litecoin is up 4.6%. So it's pumping compared to other altcoins, right? Litecoin is absolutely pumping up right now. Okay, and you guys can clearly see it's been pumping, right? Litecoin has in fact been pumping for the past week, for the past 7 days. You guys can clearly see it's pumped over 9%. So that's absolutely amazing to see for Litecoin. Avalanche today is pumping slightly as well, 1.5%. So that's great to see for Avalanche. Okay. Bitcoin Cash 1.9%, Filecoin 5.5%. That's great to see for Filecoin. Okay. Aptos 3.2%. So a fair few altcoins are in fact pumping. You guys can see Algorand 1.6%. But Bitcoin, right, and majority of altcoins in the market today is not really moving. You guys can see overall the crypto market is up 0.71%. So it's not up, it's actually down, sorry. So yeah, not much movement in the market, right? You guys can clearly see that. And XRP, okay, has in fact been pumping as well for the past few weeks, right? Past few days. You guys see for the past 7 days, it's up over 11%, 11.2%. So that's great to see for XRP. And overall, today it's up 1.5%. Now, in this video, guys, I want to talk about Bitcoin, okay? And I want to talk about this because it's really important, okay? I want to show you guys some bullish patterns for Bitcoin for this year in 2023, next year in 2024, and the year after that, 2025, okay? I want to talk about why those years, okay, this year, next year, and the year after that, right, 2023, 2024, and 2025, in the next, 3 years or so, why we should be bullish with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So I want to show you guys some bullish patterns on why we should be, bullish with Bitcoin, okay, and just crypto overall. So I want to show you guys with this one, okay, you guys can clearly see, right, we are in fact, okay, going back up to the upside, okay, we really are. We have already hit bottom last November. I've told you guys that many times, okay, and yes, we will potentially see Bitcoin have corrections. It will most likely go back down to 25K, 24K, 23K. But for Bitcoin to go, lower than $20,000, it's just very unlikely to happen. We know the halving is about to happen. It's literally 1 year away. So there's no way in hell, especially during this time period, there's no way we will in fact see Bitcoin drop back down to like below $20,000. In fact, for all the people out there that's wondering, should I sell some Bitcoin right now? Should I hold some Bitcoin? Should I be buying some Bitcoin? And you guys can clearly see this chart, and I've been telling you guys this many times, that we are in fact in the accumulation stage. We all should be buying. Okay, and you guys can clearly see we are in fact in the buy phase. We all should be buying right now. We shouldn't be selling, okay, because obviously Bitcoin is nowhere near its previous all-time highs. I don't know why anyone right now should be selling their Bitcoins, right? Unless you're like trading and whatnot. But on that, if you're thinking long term, okay, we all should be buying, right? We shouldn't really be selling or anything like that, right? We should be thinking long term with our investments, because Bitcoin is nowhere near its previous all-time highs, right? It's not even halfway there. Okay, so you guys have to, really think about it. And obviously, we are in fact in the buy area. You guys clearly see that, right? So it's really simple: buy low, sell high, and that's pretty much how you make money in these markets, right? Not just for crypto, but for the stock market, right? Any market, that's how you make money. You buy low and you sell high. Very, very simple. Okay, so we are in fact in the buy area right now. Okay, we're still at its bottom. Like I said, Bitcoin's nowhere near its previous all-time highs. Okay, now another chart I want to show you guys. Okay, the halving. Okay, I know I keep talking about the halving, but you guys understand this is some exciting times because Bitcoin will pump. Okay, especially in the year 2024 to 2025, especially 2025. That is where, guys, we will in fact see Bitcoin reach a new all-time high. Okay, I've told you guys this many times. If you guys haven't seen last night's stream, okay, I did in fact go stream, and I told you guys I will in fact be going stream every single night. Okay, so I will in fact be doing that daily. So yes, tonight I will in fact be going stream in the next few hours while you're watching this video. So come along, chat with me, and we will in fact talk about Bitcoin and whatnot. But if you guys haven't seen my stream last night, okay, I talked about the halving, right? Why we should be excited, and especially why I think Bitcoin will reach 100k towards the end of the year in 2024. So yes, the year 2024, towards the end of that year, we're gonna see Bitcoin 100k. So most likely, okay, this year alone, okay, I do in fact see Bitcoin reaching at least over 50k. So that's almost at its previous all-time highs. And then sometime in early of 2024, we will potentially see Bitcoin back up at 69k, which was in fact its all-time high, right? So the halving, every single time, guys, this chart just clearly shows you guys, every single time we have the halving, that is where Bitcoin pumps the most. Okay, and of course, it will in fact reach a new all-time high every single time. And yes, the halving happens every 4 years. So you guys see, we had one in 2013, a halving, Bitcoin pumped, and then it went down. And then 2016, right, we had one, okay, our second one, Bitcoin pumped, and then it dropped, right? And our most previous halving back in 2020, we had our third halving, Bitcoin pumped. We know what happened in 2021. It was a great year. And then 2022 came along and ruined it. But it's a whole cycle. Okay, we were in fact entering a bear market. It's just a whole cycle, guys, right? And we dropped. And now look where we are right now. Bitcoin is clearly going to be going up. Okay, and the halving, okay, it's going to happen right here. And that means Bitcoin's going to go up even more. And that's why I truly do believe Bitcoin will surpass 200k plus. I do in fact see Bitcoin reaching at least 200k, maybe 230k, 250k, maybe even over 300k or touching 300k in the next bull market. Call me crazy, but you guys have to understand, every single time we have a halving and Bitcoin enters the next bull market, it always reaches a crazy price target. So yes, that is crazy, but it's realistic, right? Like for example, back in 2020, we saw Bitcoin right at like $6,000 to $7,000 to $8,000, and then it went up to like $10,000, and then all of a sudden it just went up. It kept going up, 22k, and then 30k, 36k, okay, and then it just kept going up to like 60k. That was crazy, right? Out of nowhere. The same exact thing is going to happen, right, in the year 2024 and 2025. So be excited for that. Now, I love this chart. Okay, and it really does show you guys the next targets for Bitcoin in the next upcoming few months, right? Especially in 2023 and 2024. So this right here, guys, and by the way, I have never heard of this pattern ever, right? This is actually my first time, but it makes sense. Okay, so let me explain. So it's called a bullish cipher pattern. Okay, and you guys can clearly see it starts from Z and then goes from A to B to C to D. And then after D, right, it's going to go up to these next targets right here. Like I said, at D, you guys can clearly see it hit bottom, okay, right down here back in November, right? And we are in fact forming a new pattern to the upside. You guys can clearly see that. So it's all up from here, okay? And the next targets will be 35.9k, okay? And then the next target after that will be 42.2k, 48.6, and then target number 4 will be $57.6 thousand. I've been telling you guys many times, this year alone in 2023, towards the end of this year in 2023, I do in fact see a 50K Bitcoin or over 50K Bitcoin, right? Like I've been telling you guys that many times. If I go to the weekly time frame here on TradingView, you guys can clearly see these lines that I drew out are in fact my personal price targets. Okay, I told you guys this rally that we have in fact been seeing for Bitcoin, okay, will continue on. I've been saying that many times, right? So once I see Bitcoin surpass $30,000, okay, which is this line right here, it's going to go to 35 and then eventually 40, okay, maybe consolidate and whatnot, have little corrections, and then it's going to go to like, $50,000 towards the end of this year in 2023. I've told you guys that many times, and this chart pretty much indicates that, okay, it really does. So this chart is absolutely amazing. Okay, I 110% agree. This is where Bitcoin will in fact be heading. Short term in the next few months, we will in fact see Bitcoin reach 35K, over 40K, 48K, and eventually over $50,000. So be excited for that, guys. Okay, these are in fact some really bullish patterns. Okay, for Bitcoin, and that's why I always tell you guys we should not be bearish right now with Bitcoin. Now, if you guys don't understand anything I just showed you guys, okay, these previous, charts, okay, it's pretty simple. But this chart right here really shows you guys, okay, it really does show you guys a very simple way, okay, where Bitcoin is going to be heading in the next 3 years, 2023, 2024, and 2025. So let me explain. So we know the halving happens pretty much every 4 years. Okay, it's a whole cycle. It happens every single time. 4 years. Okay, 4 years. Okay. And we know every time we have the halving, that is where Bitcoin tends to pump the most and of course reach a new all-time high. So check this out. We had a bear market in 2014. Okay, it was a bad year, right? Just 1 year. And then 2015, 2016, 2017, it was in fact, a great year, especially 2017, right? Bitcoin went all the way up to like 19K. Okay, like that was in fact a new all-time high for Bitcoin at the time. Okay, and then 2018 it dropped. Okay, that was a bear market, right? It's always a cycle, guys, right? So we entered a bear market, and then 2019 it slowly went back up, and then 2019, and then 2020, and then 2021. We know what happened, right? It was an amazing year. Okay, and then last year, 2022, we were in fact in a bear market. Okay, we were in fact in the reds. That entire year, it just dropped, right? Because we were in fact entering a bear market. And this is where we are right now. Okay, 2023. So clearly, guys, okay, it's a whole cycle. 1 bad year, okay, and then 3 good years. 1 bad year, and then 3 good years. 1 bad year, and then 3 good years. And that's why I told you guys, right? Bullish patterns are happening for Bitcoin this year in 2023, next year in 2024, and the year after that, 2025. So the next, 2 years or so, okay, 2 years and a half, because it is in fact June now, we're halfway through 2023. So the next, 2 years and a half, it's going to be great for Bitcoin and crypto. Okay, it really is, guys. Okay, and that's why I don't want you guys to miss this opportunity. If you want to make money with Bitcoin and crypto, this is your chance right now. This is obviously not financial advice, guys. Okay, so please always do your own research. Okay, but we are in fact in the buy area. Okay, we really are. Okay, so just do your own research. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. This is not financial advice, guys. Okay, please understand that. But personally, I am stacking Bitcoin, I am stacking Ethereum, and I am in fact stacking, other altcoins that I have in fact been, dollar cost averaging in. But when I'm investing into crypto, guys, I mainly just stick with the basics, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum, especially Bitcoin, right? I think Bitcoin and Ethereum is just the most safest way for long-term investments. You know what I mean? I really do believe in that. Okay, so this is a very, very simple chart to understand, guys, right? It's the same cycle. 1 bad year and then 3 good years. It's the same exact cycle. Okay, so be excited for that, guys. We all should be very, very bullish right now. Okay, we shouldn't be bearish at all. Personally, I am very bullish with Bitcoin, obviously, because I've been stacking a lot into Bitcoin. Okay, that's like the only asset I've really been, focusing on to, adopt and to accumulate as much as I possibly can and wait for the next bull market to really happen. Okay. And that's when I'll obviously take my profits. Okay. But yeah, guys, that's that for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be excited for the next upcoming years, especially this year in 2023, right? It's going to be a great year. It should be. Okay. And then 2024 is going to come along. It's going to be another great year. That's going to be a very important year because of the halving. Okay. And then 2025, that's when we will in fact see Bitcoin just absolutely pump like parabolic. Okay. It's going to keep pumping like what it did in 2021. That's what's going to happen in 2025. Okay. So it should be a great year. So that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. I really would appreciate that. Another video. Okay, I will in fact be posting another video later on today. So stay tuned for that. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I will in fact be going live tonight in the next few hours. So come along, chat with me and whatnot. If you have any questions, type it in the live chat. I will obviously answer it. And yeah, we'll just chill and talk about Bitcoin and crypto, right? So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have blessed as always. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.